Right side, you're on the left, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. You're on the left, 3 wide. You're on the left, 3 wide. Car right, 2 wide. Right
Holy
side,
shit.
2 wide. There's an infinite ahead.
Come on,
You're on the right. Car right. Slow car ahead. Still there.
Oh my... Hello everyone, welcome to another video and welcome to the beautiful Nürburgring Nordschleife for my first ever race in the rain on iRacing. Now, of course, I've done no practice. Well, I did one flying lap, I did an out lap and a flying lap. And it's going to come as no surprise when I say that it isn't easy. So for this one, we're driving the BMW M4 GT3 and the purpose of this is just to get a feel for what it's like, see how the performance is, and just to see how difficult it is. Now, I will take a look at some of the other parts of the new build, but I just want to experience rain for the first time. And the average rating of the drivers in my class is 4,800, but you wouldn't think so. But before we get racing, if you do like this video at any point, please remember, click on the like button, and if you want to see more, please consider subscribing. So 3 laps around the Nürburgring Nordschleife in the BMW M4 GT3. Let's get on track. Here we go. First ever race in the rain. Frame rate wise. Oh, blimey. What the heck? Why was its wheel spinning so much? Wipers on. Right, frame rate now, 80 frames a second. That's not too bad. For the start of a race, down to 73. Is ABS up? Yeah, ABS is up. I've done literally one flying lap, so I did an out lap and a flying lap of practice. I did a few laps at Donington in the GR86, just to get a feel for how the rain feels. But it's completely different in a GT3. I don't know why we're starting P8, because we're slow.
Get ready, going green.
Nobody else driving a... Oh, this guy in P2 driving a BMW.
Post car is off, time to do your job. Green flag, green flag. Right side, you're on the left, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. You're on the left, 3 wide. You're on the left, 3 wide. Car right, 2 wide. Right
Holy
side,
shit.
2 wide. There's an infinite ahead.
Come on,
You're on the right. Car right. Slow car ahead. Still there.
Oh my...
Clear. Right side.
Right, go on,
Still
lad.
there, hold your line. Clear on the right. There's an infinite behind.
Okay, let's find a good route. Make some places.
Right. I don't care where I finish. Like, where...
Go left.
But I want to, like, do a lap.
There's an infinite behind. You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left.
I'll just
Go
remind you
right.
that the average I rating of the drivers in this race is 4,800. 4,800. The average rating. No idea where we are. P5. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Oh, Jesus. If you missed it, that was Jesus A. That means, oh dear, I nearly spun. So the purpose of this race is just to see what performance is like, and also to see what happens to the track after 3 laps. And to see if we can actually keep it on track. Is everybody all right? Everybody okay? There's definitely less grip here than there was in the practice session that I was in before this. Those puddles, they're actually puddles. You know, it's not just a pretty little effect on the track. It actually affects how the car behaves. Which, as far as I'm aware, no other simulator has done that before.
There's an incident ahead. Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
I thought he went off a bit quick. There's no grip in the carousel. No grip in the carousel. Javier behind's catching up really quickly, but I'm not bothered if he gets to us, which he probably will. I'm not going to race him very hard at all. See, on here where there's quite a bit of elevation, the water doesn't stand, so you can. It's not too bad. I mean, it's bad. But you know, it's not. The idea is just to stay off the racing line, because that's where the rubber is. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Fucking hell.
The car behind has gone off.
Yeah, that's where the rubber is. And obviously where the rubber is, the track isn't porous. You know, it's really smooth. So that's going to be where it's at its most slippy. I don't know if I can cope with 3 laps of this, you know. Oh my word. Maybe need a little bit more traction control, I think. Or are we at the maximum? Look how quick that guy's caught me up. Yeah, so we're at the maximum. Right, go on, Bruckner. Put me out my misery. I don't want to hit that big puddle.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
Okay, Dave. You're gaining on the guy in front of the gap race. 17 seconds.
You're now in third.
2-2. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
Oh,
Only
sorry,
2
I
more
think
laps
it's
of fuel.
third.
I think we're right. Hopefully the car's okay. Those guys will get past anyway. I don't know if there was contact there. I don't know if that helped me around. I know it was really close, but I'm not sure that we actually had contact. It doesn't matter anyway. It's just to get a feel for how it is. Yeah, I think I lost that on my own, I think. This is terrifying. This is terrifying. If I finish this race, I will be so surprised.
The car in front of us is now Kenya 3.
Right, just head down, just keep on going. I mean, I'm getting 134 frames a second there. So performance is actually... Wow! is actually much better than I thought it was going to be. Setup's probably going to play a big role as well in the rain, making adjustments for a wet race. This is just the Ringmeister series setup from iRacing, so just taking a bit of fuel out. It's the only thing I've done, and increased the brake bias slightly, just to stop the car over rotating on corner entry. You've got to be so smooth. Just got to try and get the car squared up as quickly as you can.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Gap 2 Kenya. Ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
This is different level though, different level. Like, it's going to add so much to the simulator. You know, people have said it before, but for special events and just the unknown, you know, having to prepare for what could potentially happen, even though it might never happen. It just adds a whole different dynamic to everything, as far as preparation goes and practice and strategy during the race. Yes, I've not done a great deal of wet driving in any simulator, and obviously I've not had to drive off the dry line to find grip.
Okay, Dave,
And
the
it-
next car is Anya 3.
And it's definitely grippier off the normal dry line. This bit's not too bad here at the bottom of that hill. Yeah, there's definitely much more grip off the conventional racing line. They've done a really good job of conveying how it feels in the rain. You know, we're obviously used to iRacing in the dry, but it feels pretty darn good, I must say. So I'm just going to be looking for dry lines going on to this third lap and see if any have been created or if you can see any change. So there, it's dry through there. And you can see yeah, you can see the dry line there, just to the right of those puddles. So that's what we've got to try and find. Now I don't know if these wet tyres will overheat if you're racing on the, you know, the drier part of the circuit. That'll be interesting to test. See if there's a significant drop off in performance if you don't keep them cool. Oh, that guy that overtook us, that guy in the Porsche, he's gone. So we're P4 now. So again, sitting at 127, no, over that now, 130-ish frames a second down here. I should have put the FPS counter on there. I don't know if I can do that for the last lap. Can I try that? If I can move it across in time. If I can hide that, there you go. So you can actually see what frames per second we're getting. And we're obviously on triple 1440 screens.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go. Keep digging.
Alright Dave, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. We're halfway home. We estimate 1 laps of fuel remaining.
Bit of a drop there. Briefly. Into the 90s. So you've got no option but to take the conventional line really through here. Ah! P3! See? These guys can clean off, get the foot down. But to finish first you have to finish. I mean, I know we're not going to finish first. But to have any chance of a reasonable finish, the most important thing is to keep it on track. We've had a couple of hairy moments. Down here is up. Oh! I always make involuntary noises at the Nordschleife, and driving the Nordschleife in the rain just makes things much, much worse. So we'll keep an eye out for those dry lines now. So you can see it there, look. I'll just try and follow this round. You can see it there. That's what I mean about things being dynamic. You know, you're going to have to change your strategy throughout the race. I mean, I know you've got to take the alternate line when you're racing in the wet, but you've got to be prepared to change that depending on what the track's actually doing. So even with the TC up as high as it'll go, it's still just spinning those rear tyres. Bit of aquaplaning there, going down to that right-hander with the standing water.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I set up a couple of buttons to... Oh, I thought, yeah, I'd probably need to set them up in this car, set them up in the GR86, you know, just to see if the weather's going to change. You've got to stay off the curbs as well. Curbs are death. Curbs are genuinely death. I don't know where the grip is in the carousel. It wouldn't appear that there's much. I like it though, I do like it. Not easy. It's not easy. Just searching for the grip, just trying to... Every corner is different. And especially at circuits like the Nordschleife where it can be doing one thing at one side of the circuit and doing something completely different at the other. You're just looking for the dry parts of the track. Are there any? And if so, can I see them? Because you kind of get tunnel vision almost. You're kind of looking for that dry line, and then you're searching for grip off the conventional racing line. It's difficult. And then you've got those puddles to try and avoid and deal with when you actually hit them. Fuck, jeez. Looks like we're going to be top BMW as long as we don't throw it into the barrier at the bottom here. It's the understeer that's the killer, just anticipating when it might. Oversteer you can kind of manage, can't you? Just by not pressing the accelerator as hard. But we'll take that.
Great drive. That's a podium.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
That was tough. Crikey.
Good job. Very good job.
Thank you. So there we go. First ever race completed. What do I think? Well, I think it's absolutely incredible. I really do. Now, I haven't done a great deal of wet driving in simulators before, but they didn't feel anything like this. There's more grip off the racing line, which is how it is in the real life. The puddles actually pull your car in or make it aquaplane or understeer like it would in real life. What you see here isn't just aesthetics and pretty looking puddles. It's all alive. It all does something, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Now, I don't know how this is going to work in the official series, but like I mentioned in the video, this is going to take endurance racing to a whole another level, not just for the driving on track, but for the preparation, the planning, the unknown of what the weather's going to actually do. But top job, iRacing, definitely worth waiting for. So have you tried rain? What do you think? Is it as good as you thought it was going to be, or is it a bit of a letdown? Let me know down below in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great week. See you later. Cheers.